Graders, welcome to our new math lesson. We are in topic 14, lesson 7, making a graph. In the previous lesson, you learned how to use the tally chart to make some kinds of graphs. We learned how to make a graph and picture graphs, right? So we'll learn how to use a tally chart and the information to make a bar graph. All right, let's see what we have here. This is our friend Bruce. He's in the school and he wants to make a tally chart showing what subject his class likes. So he wanna also first ask, make a vote and count and make his tally chart. So what he has, if you look at each subject, he has plants. This is a science subject. So which lesson we get plants. 4 kids or 4 children or 4 classmates chose plants as their favorite lesson or in the science. And then talking about animals or learning about animals, we have 7, 5, 6, 7. And learning about rocks, we have 2 children. And then learning about seasons, we have 4 children. So this is the information that Bruce gathered and put it in his tally and make all the information ready and easy for us to use. So now we need to do that, using that to make the bar graph, right? So let's start. This is a graph and we need to do a bar graph. I'm gonna use my marker here and I'm gonna color the numbers I see. So let's start with plants. I see the plants, I see a picture of the plants. How many children choose plants as their favorite lesson in the science? We have 4. So that's mean I'm gonna color till number 4. So I'm gonna color. I see here's number 4, so I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna color my bar graph. So that was the first one. I want it to be colorful. I use a different color to represent a different lesson. So the next one I have animals, and I can see that 7 children chose animals as their favorite lesson. So I'm gonna color this all the way to number 7. Or I can count, so I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Or as I say, you look at the numbers in the bottom. I know there's 7, so I'm gonna stop at number 7. And then I'm gonna color. All right, let's go for rocks. How many children chose lesson talking about rocks? We have 2. So I'm gonna color to number 2. I'm gonna use purple here. I'm gonna make my graph really colorful. But then again, it's up to you. You can just use a pencil. And then for seasons, lessons talking about seasons and winter and spring, I see 4 children chose this lesson. So I'm gonna color till number 4 or 4 box. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, now let's answer the questions. Which is the favorite subject? I can use the tally chart or I can use the bar graph. They're both now giving me the information and I can easily know that yes, animals. Which is the favorite subject? Animals. So we're gonna write the word animals because I can see that 7 children chose animals as their favorite subject. So I'm gonna write animals. All right. Number 2, which subject got the same number of votes? And so they both get same numbers of votes. I have 2 subjects. So now I'm gonna either look up here in my tally and I look at the numbers, or I can look at my graphs. So I can see plants get 1, 2, 3, 4 and seasons 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 subjects get the same number or same voting that children like to learn about. So we have plants. So I'm gonna write plants. And then the second subject was seasons. And I know it's easy because if I look at my tally information here or I look at my graphs, it's easy for me to find out which were the most favorite subject or the least, or which subject are have the same number of votes. Number 3, which received the least number of votes? Very good. Right away. Rocks. I only get 2 children like to learn about rocks, or rocks was their favorite subject. Okay, let's turn the page and see what we have. All right. Read and understand. Rosalie made a table about things that live in a forest. How can she show the information in a graph? So this is the information that she had it, Rosalie, because she always loved things about animals lived in a forest. So she said birds, spiders, insects, and fish. So we have the red bird, she has 2. For spiders, we have 8. For the insects, she put 6. And for the fish, she put 0. So now this is the graph that she has to do it. Let's see what she's doing. Rosalie could use a bar graph, color boxes to show the number of each type of animals. So birds, you're gonna color 2. And they color here 2. For spiders, we have 8. So we're gonna color spiders. We go to the row where it says spiders all the way to number 8, or counting 8 squares. So all the way 8. And then insects, she colored 6. She has 6, so 6 all the way. And then for fish, she gets 0, nothing. We're not gonna color anything because there's no fish live in the forest. Right. So compare the graph to the table. Now this is the information she had in numbers, and this is the graph I had. The information has to be the same. So when I look at my bar graph, and I can say that, oh, without looking here, I can say there are 6 insects. Yes. I can say there's 8 spiders. Yes. And I can say there are 2 birds. Yes. Oh, 0 fish, nothing. All right. The colored boxes match the number in the table. So this is exactly what we just did. I know that there's 8 boxes colored in yellow for spiders, and there's 8 spiders. I know there's 2 birds colored in green. I see number 2. And for insects, we have 6 colored in purple. I see number 6. And there's nothing in the fish because 0. I see nothing, 0 here. All right. So let's have fun and do the guided practice, page 462. All right. Alex counted the days it snowed. He wanted to compare snow days by month. Make a bar graph to answer the question. So this is his information. He's gonna do the graph covering December, January, February, March. And he marked on the calendar how many days did we get snow in December, how many days did he get snow in January, how many days in February, and then how many days in March. So we need to do that using our graph. So let's say for December, he get 5 days or 5 times that snow. So I'm gonna say this is December, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna color all the way till 5. So I'm gonna use my pencil here, and I can just shade all the way to number 5. So that's the number of the time that it snowed in December. All right, for January next month, it snowed 9 times, so I'm gonna go all the way to number 9. Yes, still here, and I'm gonna color or shade that bar or the column to give me an idea how many times did it snow in January. So it snowed 9 days. So we get snow in 9 days in January. You can use your colors if you like to. February, get 6. I'm gonna go all the way to 6. Stop here and start to shade or color my graph for 6 days that snowed 6 days in February. And then for March, we get 2 times snowed. That's okay. So that's all right. So now if I look at that graph, I can say that this is the days of snow by month, and I know that it covered December, January, February, March. I can tell that it snowed in December 5 days because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can say that in January it snowed 9 days because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's color this all the way like that. For February, I can see that it snowed 6 days, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure it's colored. And then for March, I can tell that it's only snowed 2 times, or 2 days only, 1, 2. So as we say, now the chart is easy to say the days of the snow, and I see the month, and I see how many days did it snow in each month. All right, let's put some information answering question number 1 and 2. Number 1, which months had the most snow days? Right away. January, very good. So I'm going to write January here. I'm looking at my graph and I see where's the bar I draw it stand for, stopped at, and then I know that this is January. Okay, number 2, which months had the fewest snow days? Right away. Very good. March. And I'm going to write the name of the month, March. Very good. Let's see, do you understand? In the graph, how did you know how tall it made the bar for each month? Exactly. Very good. Remember what we said, we color each box for each day that it snowed. So when it's in December, it snowed 5 times, I colored 5 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when January snowed 9 times, or 9 days, I colored each box for 1 day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for February, it snowed 6 days. I color each day, I color a box for each day. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for March, it only snowed twice. So 2 days, I colored 2 boxes. 1, 2, as it's only snowed 2 days. So we need to put the answer here. We're going to say that I colored 1 box for each day. That it snowed. All right, let's see what we have next. Page 463. All right. Independent practice. Marta has a garden. She counted her plants. Make a real graph to answer that question. So that's what she has. Number of plants. She has bean, 4, corn, 7, pumpkin, 2, tomato, 3. So this is the number of plants. For the beans, she has 4 plants. For corn, she has 7 plants. For pumpkin, she has 2 plants. And for tomato, she had 3 plants. Okay, so this is the number of plants graph, and we need to make a real graph. So let's see what we have here. Bean, how many? 4. So I'm gonna, here when you need to use your cubes, or when we can draw it, so we need to draw 4 cubes for bean because it's 4. Corn, she got 7, so I'm gonna draw 7 cubes. So I can count while I'm drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For pumpkin, she has 2 plants, so I'm gonna draw 2 cubes. And for tomatoes, she get 3 plants, so I'm gonna draw 3 cubes to represent or to stand for 3 plants. So now I see that I have 4 beans. For the corn, she gets 7 plants. For pumpkin, she has 2 plants. And for tomatoes, she gets 3 plants. Okay, let's answer the question. Number 3, which plant does Marta have the most of? I look at it right away. I don't need to count. Very good, corn, because I see that in a bar or in a row, there's more drawing. So corn. Which plants, number 4, which plant does Martha have the least of? The least of, right away I can look, pumpkin. I'm gonna write the word pumpkin. So she have less pumpkin than any other plants. And let's go for number 5. How many more beans plants than tomato plants does Martha have? Bean and tomatoes. So I'm gonna compare between bean and tomatoes. So I look at the bean, she get 4, and for tomato she get 3. So she has 1 more bean plant, right? Because she has 4 beans and only 3 tomatoes. So 1 tomato fewer than the bean plant, or 1 more bean plant. So they said here, because they asked for more, so how many more bean plants than tomato plants does Martha have? So she get 1 more bean plant. So 1 more bean plant. All right, let's turn the page and see what we have on page 464, number 6. Stewart counted the fish in his tank. He made a table. Use the information in the table to make a picture graph. Write the name of the fish that Stewart had the fewest. All right, so let's see what we have here. This is a table, and this is the graph that I need to use picture to fill this picture graph. So this is the information here. We have number of fish, that's the name of the graph or the chart. So the chart is talking about number of fish. Goldfish, he has 8. Tetra, he has 1. Angelfish, he get 4. Guppies, he gets 6. So we need to draw these. So for goldfish, we need to draw goldfish. So we need to draw 8 of them, because this is picture graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more because there are 8 of them. And 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is my 8 goldfish. For Tetra, what does he do? How many he has? 1. So it's only 1 fish. This is like a submarine fish. And for angelfish, he has 4. Three and 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 guppies get 6, and you're gonna draw 6 guppies. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is a picture graphs. I drew the pictures. I have the information up there, and I count each box for each number, and I drew what he had. Now next part, write the name of the fish that Stewart had the fewest of. Which one he has fewest of? Tetra. So I'm gonna write, he got 1 fish only. All right, let's go for number 7. Which is not true about Stewart's fish? So we have some information that's not true. Let's see. There are 8 goldfish. Nope, that's true. there are 19 fish in all. I can count. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 6, 17, 18, 19, 13 plus 6. After 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is right. So this is not, so this is a true information, and this is true information. So A and B, no. Let's go for C. C said there are 3 more guppies than angelfish. 3 more guppies. We're looking for the not true. 3 more guppies, and this is the angelfish. 1, they have a partner, has a partner, has a partner, a partner. Actually, only 2 more, but it says here 3 more. 2 more, so that must be the one, because that's not true. We're gonna circle this. Let's see D. There are 4 fish. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. So this is true, this is true, this is true. C was not that true answer, so that was the right choice, C. All right, let's go for number 8. Choose something in your classroom to graph. It could be shoe color, school supplies, or something else. Make a bar graph. So this is up to you. You can choose something from home. Let's say shoes. So you can put the shoes. Let's say if you have sport shoes, or you say about colors, you have white shoes, you have black shoes, you have shoes lace and shoe without lace. So you put 4 types, and you count how many you have, and you're gonna put the most important thing, the graph. This is my graph about shoes. Or let's say about toys, you have cars, so you can put trucks, vans, sport cars, and small cars, and then divide them like this. How many van you have, how many truck you have, how many sport cars you have, and how many, police car you have. Or you can put them by size or colors. So you can do anything you like. Let's say for stickers, how many colorful stickers, and you put the colors you have. All right, have fun for question number 8. Okay, so today we made a graph. We have the information in our chart, and we use this information, and we did our graph. We did the bar graph. We also did a real graph here, and we had fun using also colored and pictures. All right, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.